Hi everyone, how are you doing? It is Varin Gill. Welcome to my page, Sacred Journey with Varin. My page is all about astrology, healing, energy, karmic stuff, and women. My page is for women to connect with their inner selves, to heal and remember who they truly are in connection to nature. So I am many things. I am a Vedic astrologer, I'm a tarot reader, I am an energy healer, Sekem energy healer, that's an Egyptian healing modality. I am a trained priestess. My background is actually finance, but I combine all of my experience to create wisdom, to create classes, to create workshops, and to create one-to-one sessions to help you rise above your karmic baggage, whatever's holding you back. And if you are keen on any of this, please have a look at the caption where you'll find details of my upcoming courses and to contact me on WhatsApp. So today's video is all about this week, the post-eclipse week, right? So we've just had a lunar eclipse on the 7th or 8th of September, depending on where you live. And this might have been quite an interesting experience for some of you. It might have been a difficult experience for some of you. I hope whatever you went through, you realize that you made it. You're on the other side. And I think, there's a lot of stuff on social media that blows all of this out of proportion. It makes you feel sometimes that an eclipse is, things coming to an end and you can feel really stressed up about stuff, but it's not the case. Let me remind you that eclipses happen twice a year, and you've lived through all those eclipses all your life, and you may not even have known that an eclipse was happening at the time. So be aware. But the most important thing is that you're on the other side of it, okay? Now, the way to deal with an eclipse is to have a daily practice, whatever it is, whether it's meditation, working with your womb. That's something else that I can help you with as well. I am a womb healer and I help women reconnect themselves to their womb because the womb is very connected to the moon cycle. The moon and the womb cycle together, they are 30-day cycles each, and they help you develop your natural wisdom. So if you're aligned to your womb and to the moon cycle, you will experience some magical shifts in your life. If you're keen to learn about those shifts, I do have a moon cycles class coming up on the 24th of September. Please take a look at the link for more details. I hope to see you there. And apart from a daily practice, whether it's meditation or working with your womb, whatever it is that grounds you, maybe you like the gym, maybe you like ballet, maybe you like yoga, maybe you like Pilates, something that you can do every day, journaling maybe, that you will stay connected to how you're feeling and you will get stuff out. Okay, so have a think about that when you're planning your next eclipse. Now, what I would like to talk about is how so many things have changed in the last week, right? We've had governments collapse, we've had unfortunate murders, we've had many unfortunate situations. We've seen a massive flood in Bali recently. I feel a lot for Bali because I've spent many months there. And when I was doing my many months in Bali, it was more than 12 years ago. I was very lucky. There was nothing in Bali then, and I experienced Bali in its true essence. So the people that are still in Bali today that are spiritual healers are the ones that I was connected to at that time, and they have seen Bali become this plastic mess now. I really hope we all make an effort to leave Bali alone for a while. That's my personal message to everyone. As much as I love Bali and I really want to go, my message to you is to give some of these places that are experiencing over-tourism some relief at the moment, because the planet Saturn is in Pisces, and when Saturn is in Pisces, it's going to rain. The whole world's going to experience a lot of water-related incidents, and it's a lesson because water is emotion. When we are pouring with emotion that is stuck inside, it will come out somewhere else, and it's going to come out in these sacred places. You would have seen the sacred parts in the Himalayas, which is a very sacred place, also experienced floods recently. So do your best to have regard for some of these places and please do the work. Don't keep things in. If you need any assistance with inner work, you know where to find me. Let's get through your blocks and your emotional barriers and heal your past. It's really, really, really not that difficult. You just need to commit and you will see huge changes in your life. Now, I also want to share with you this situation that we're facing in the world. And I know many people are raising questions like, why is all of this happening? And is it the end of days? And I want to remind everyone about how our life is structured. Now, in Vedic astrology, in any astrology, we have a 12th house system. And in these 12 houses, we have 3 houses that are dedicated to sudden difficulties or all kinds of difficulties. And this is the 6th and the 8th and the 12th house. And every country, the universe, if we know the start birth date, we can even calculate the difficulties that they will face from the 6th, the 8th, and the 12th. And, you know, the connection of these houses to the other houses in your birth chart. The way a birth chart is structured is that it has 4 different parts to it. It is known as Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. So there are 3 houses in your birth chart that will help you work with your Dharma. That is our ethics, our inner soul, how the mathematics of life actually works and how to align with that in your birth chart. Those are the dharmic houses. And then you have the artha houses, which is the house of our work, what we're here to do, what it is that will give us the most financial potential, and what it is that will give us the most satisfaction and happiness in terms of work. And then we have the karma houses. These are the houses of desires. These are the houses of our pleasures. And depending on how they are placed, they will tell you how much joy you will derive from pleasures, any challenges, and how to work with that. And I'm so mad because my last recording did not go through. It's okay. I'm going to have to start where I stopped off at the last one. And I believe I was talking about the 4 parts of an astrology birth chart. The final one is the moksha houses. So the moksha house are those houses that deal with our spiritual self, the stuff that is unseen. And this is the 4th, the 8th, and the 12th house. And these 3 houses, they give us pleasure in areas that we cannot touch. Okay, we can experience, we can feel, and it's intangible, but we really, really understand it and we need it. And you might be that moksha house person. I have a very strong moksha house, and I always felt like I never belonged anywhere. And if you're one of these people, I see you. I really, 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 really hear you. And trust me, you will find your tribe. You've got to listen to your heart, because if you have a strong moksha house, then life is going to lead you to the direction of growing that aspect of yourself. Someone whose birth chart has very strong moksha houses may experience more challenges, but their chart is so beautiful because it's so deeply spiritual. And at the same time, we have people with very strong artha houses, which is about work and financials. And then we have people with very strong kama houses, which is about pleasures and desires and beauty. And then we have those who have very strong dharmic houses. So each one of these is just different facets of life, and together we contribute to the world. So someone with an artha house that is a benefic heart will be the person that will fund someone who has a dharmic project or a moksha project that they really want to grow and help the world. So together, all of these aspects help us create a human being and allow the soul to pursue its karma. It's really, really beautiful how all of this is depicted in a birth chart. In most scriptures, if not all scriptures, the journey of someone's soul has been documented by so many sages, and there is no right and wrong. There is no one way. There is only conditioning that blocks the natural flow of things. So If you're having a difficult time during this eclipse, if things feel like a real struggle, just know that you got through the eclipse, and you're going to get through the next eclipse, and you've gotten through so many eclipses, as I've said before. You have what it takes to change the world. And I just want to remind everyone, today's card that I pulled, I do daily card messages now on YouTube. You might have seen them. So today's card pull was the expansion card. And this card is such a beautiful message. I wanted to do a video on how everyone would feel after the eclipse, which is this one. But I also wanted a message. And when I got this message, which means we are all lights in this darkness, I was so happy. I was so overwhelmed with peace and joy. And I knew that we're all at some level on some alignment together. So this card, that's you, the unicorn. This card is telling us that we are all lights. We all have a message that we're here to spread and grow and shower ourselves with that message and others. You have the ability to change yourself. You have the ability to channel divine light, beautiful things into this world, and use it. Do not allow anyone or anything to take away that light. You have Kama, Artha, Moksha, Dharma in your chart. How that all fits together just needs a little tweaking from time to time. If you need any help, you know where to find me. But know that you're the unicorn and you've got this. Have a lovely day, everyone. Bye for now.